heading up the hill. It'll be our second time up, but our first time with the trailer. Go unload, get the stuff moved around for the evolution of the shop. The chainsaw party. Move the other trailers, get the cargo container up, and fill up the cargo container. Sorry for any inconvenience of us closing early today, causing anybody. But we got to do things for us too.
There are plenty of good balance, huh?
Yeah.
So Monday, I will do the tire rotation. Moving back into town. And I also gotta do an oil check.
Right there at the end of the road at McLaren. You ever go to McLaren Air Place? The sun come up, get the front of them colorful windows, and you seen a rainbow. Oh, we gotta upload that. We gotta upload your citizenship. You upload your video?
I sent it to my mom, but I really can't share it all. Like a live thing on Instagram and Facebook.
In a little white house by the railroad along the trace from the lowlands, my love and across the Blue Ridge Mountains, through the black exposed, twisted laurel hills, not about.
Past $8,000, or she thanks me. Hey, thanks very much. Jenny, Lori, Annie, and Jerry Ann, and so do we. This past 4 hours has been almost a miracle because of Jenny, Lori, Annie, and Jerry Ann, and Buzz. And let me tell you, how sweet. And Charlie from
China's rice fields are all getting flooded out.
Has made a one-time contribution
There's some interruptions in the world market here soon.
So thank you very much for that. And an anonymous
Be mindful, kids.
From this area.
Pulling all of our stuff out of the bank.
Magic music. And says thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Sweater fingers.
And Patty from Pacifica. Hey,
Butter chances are going crazy.
Picking up the Celtic CD set and Alistair Fraser compilation.
I wonder if New York Flat Road's still closed when we go by there. It's been closed since the 7th. Since that mysterious tree fell across it. They never said nothing about it. They just allowed the fire to go there. see the boots, Hispanic. Barely found it. Burn scar from the Willow Glen fire. It burned all the way up into there. Like we've seen on the map. I get to see it in person. That's crazy. We turned this way in that first video, and they never let us know that the fire was right there.
No.
That you're in danger.
Looks like a fucking.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do, maybe. Huh?
It's steel. About that time of the evening, the sun's getting that part of the day. We gotta figure out how to do electric car or hydrogen or something. We got 15 years. 14 years. Back to horse and buggy. Mennonite it with a steam powered. Fucking around. Shit. Let's see the property. Fire burnt right there. Today we're gonna have to keep an eye on our smoke levels and so forth over there. So the reason why they had channels cut off roadblock in New York House Road. Beautiful forest. And follow the power lines. To the places, you know. that was right here. There it is. I'll have to cut and move that out the way for the truck. Thank you all who helped keep our fire down and away. God bless you. Again, as I was saying, tracks go that way. They don't go that way, which is interesting. They circumvented and knew that fire, and they made it come in. Heavy activity still over. You can hear the helicopters. Abuela, seen a couple with the bags underneath. Strike teams are hitting hard still over there. Hopefully they're able to contain it. It was with these crazy winds today and gusts. It's supposed to be 45 miles an hour. Hopefully they can get it contained so I have to keep my eye on our smoke level and so forth. And chips. Alright, let's break it down. And the first load unloaded. Takbeer. A lot of work to do. Get this thinned out. Air traffic going on. We got the talkie scanning channels. A lot of air traffic going on. Road wall is light where we can see still. See what the fuck's going on. See what's going on. pull forward a little bit where we can get back out this way. We'll drive down there and see what the hell's going on back there.
Okay. Let's do that.
Jet or something.
Get these done, baby, please.
That's the only thing. This thing is streaky to try to go by itself.
Yeah.
Chainsaw in the car. Always keep your blade with you in case you gotta cut something out the way. You get some way. Put you, buddy. So easy for us to use.
Classic from the Allman Brothers there. Blue Sky. Drew Emmett getting some help from Del McCurry before that. This House. Brand new from Larkin Poe. She's a Self-Made Man is the name of their latest CD. We heard Easy Street. We heard Shannon McNally covering the bands It Makes No Difference. And we started off with brand new music from Chris Stapleton, the title track of an album he'll be releasing next month called Starting Over. My name is Tim Lynch. Thank you for listening. Keep it here on KVMR because Diamonds and Rust is next. I'll be back next Thursday at 1 o'clock with Shelter in Place Radio.
KVMR FM.
Nevada City, KCPC, coming out of Placerville. It's time for Diamonds and Rust, and I'm Laura Miller. And tonight's show is an archive from June.
Second, how do we together rebuild America in ways that nourish us and
We do all that in nice fencing, do some hip camp right there.
can't answer this alone.
All that be garden
These are
food.
expansive questions that demand collective effort and wisdom.
Those are
Our body politic is
Those are-
fact-based
those
and
are-
data-rich. We will be impartial but not coy about the truth. We won't just bring you both sides, but many
wait till we
sides.
get all this developed.
My guest and I will help you take the country's pulse and prepare you to engage more deeply in public life. We'll also cultivate our wellness.
Part of the properties in Yuba, other parts in Butte.
It will be my honor to speak with you each week with the
Here.
collaboration of the NPR member stations presented
Shit,
on
thick down there too, boy.
KCRW, KPCC, and KQED.
See what's going on. See any way to get out, since they done widen the road and everything to get down to old Forbstown Reservoir Road.
These will be grouped and analyzed to get a sense of how all of you are doing, week to week.
The corks got all powder
So
on it.
eager to get to know
Feels
you
like
and to help us
sand.
connect the meaning and power of our own
That's
lives.
the weight of the dozer.
Let's start.
Oh, squirrel.
So,
The death of Supreme Court Justice
what I was
Ruth
explaining
Bader
to you,
Ginsburg
where we
21
just
years
drove
ago
over,
rattled the
if you
nation.
drive back,
We grieve the death
That's
of a
our-
public figure
the
beloved
open.
by many. Millions of Americans
went into
also
the-
fear the fresh political crisis over her empty seat on the highest.
that's the opening. Position on the map and so forth, and where that creek was and topography. Or you explained and showed to me where that green dot is right back there. That one people have been digging out that coarse
There,
rock.
no, it's right here. We are at 39, 31, 11.9 at the north. And here we are at 39, 31, 11. So a little bit back there.
That's what I just was saying to you, babe. That's where dude was cutting the rock out. Right there.
Yep. And then here on the west, it says 1251.47.
It's 121.
121, 1249. 121, 1251. It's like right there.
Where we found in where we went into. Both in, it goes into here.
That's what I said, the bear hole. Well, we thought it was a bear hole.
See? But then also that flat spot stuff too.
Nobody should be driving here. This is beautiful. We can have our private road.
So it would have been crazy if I got in here as thick as this stuff is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta keep moving.
Crazy scar marks. IED right there.
What?
There's the canal.
No. I need to stop. Like,
Yeah, there's cold water. It's the canal that in Mindat, honey. That they ran from there that ran our water.
So, like, I couldn't touch it?
No, you can't. Hear what I just said to you.
Oh, our
That's
canal?
in the mining. The old canal that used to feed. I cut this a long time ago. It's part of the old water sluice that they made for Victor Schorberger's. 75 miles that used to run logs and so forth from LaPorte and Quincy and so forth down the Forbestown Mills and all the way to Brownsville. 75 miles of slough. Man also did the sloughs that are in the place in whatchamacallit, Bohemian Grove. Victor Schorberger is a woodsman. The person that gave the spinning mercury and other stuff for the Nazis. Nice fresh water. Ooh, nice and cold. He's swimming that on the hot days.
Oh my god, I can tubing. I can do tubing here.
See?
This is fucking beautiful.
They ride it all the way down, probably down to the reservoir.
Let's walk it. It doesn't become walking
A lot of serpentine, it looks like, in there. I see some jade too. Go crystal hunting. Yeah, that's what she heard last night. That's running hard. That's running hard. All that water that runs down underneath the ground in certain spots on the property, but this canal also goes that way.
You want to come for a bicycle ride tomorrow? We can ride our bikes all the way here. It looks like there's a walking path. And then we can bring our metal detectors in the creek.
Heading towards the helicopters. Like always, got a funny feeling, so I want to see what's going on. Now that they don't open this up, where this can get down through here real easy. And it was before. You're going to investigate.
Oh, what? I need to take a picture.
Wow, that's amazing.
This is a beautiful view.
Crazy scar. Noser line.
Whoa, this is our mountainside. Look how beautiful.
We walked that over there when we walked that one.
Thank you, guys.
There's the water right there.
Can I explore? I don't think, no, that's too high. For the center of the car.
I think we could ride that all the way down to the water below. Whoa. Be careful. Hey, that water's going good. Wow. I'm gonna get to know every part of the land up here now that I got time.
I want to take a selfie with all these trees.
They're down there fighting. Back burns. Dozers are still working. Still deep smoke coming that way. We've walked all that. We can get in over here. They fought the fire here. It still is over there. That sounds like dozer. There's clay line right there. A bunch of serpentine. Serpentine and magnetite. AU here. This is where on the terrain map that you seen, you see the red there. That's from them hitting with the whatchamacallit fire retardant over there. But all this manzanita, thank goodness this didn't catch. I'm gonna be dropping down here in a bit into Sun Reservoir Road. The issue is we're gonna get in trouble for being on Butte side.
I don't think so. Do you think so?
That dude came in that black Jeep in a hurry, passes from this way. Oh, this is crazy. Crystal hunting. Take these they're gonna turn into roads now, unfortunately. Like I was explaining that lady at the post office. They're gonna use this to get into spots that they weren't able to a long time ago. They haven't been able to, and we're gonna get stupid fucking houses out here and shit. Right over this hill, we drop down. That'll be Fort Sun Reservoir. This is all white clay. There's an AU scene right here. AU scene right See?
Watch yourself. Let's take a picture together.
Yeah, thanks. This is still all here. Thank you, firefighters and firewomen.
Okay. Where's the sun?
There's the sun.
Look, you can. Is that the smoke?
Let's see. I just hate somebody being back here and getting this shit caught on fire again. Camping, hunting, poaching.
Let's go to the creek.
Let's just open this up to poachers now. The issue that we had a couple years back in the last couple of years. I'm gonna have issues with people now getting all the way up here. See how open this is? We need to do that along our border with the road.
Yeah.
And around
Just
our
how we
little
did with the
boundary.
blackberries.
Yeah.
It didn't take us. I mean, you had already done it, but we can do it. You're dragging something, baby. You don't realize it? That's this. No, stop. Go look underneath the car. What the fuck are you dragging?
I'm backing up.
This car is not too tall. I'm trying to tell you.
There's nothing underneath the car.
Well, then something got fucked up.
There's literally nothing underneath the car.
Then something got in it. Something's making it that noise, and this car is not that tall. Look at the tire.
Tire's fine.
Well, some.
I see.
What is it?
The rubber gasket on the driveline. The high point over there that went over, pushed that back some. So the driveline piece right there. I need the hammer so that I can hammer it. The hammer's on the trailer, stuff for a while.
Well, then we should get back.
Let's see. Yeah, that's what the issue with that sound is that weak point right there. From going over that, it caught it.
Yeah, baby.
Brung it back.
Is that gonna fuck up the car?
Answer yes or no on that. We'll get some rub marks. The way, for some reason, that they have your driveline protected on this car, it's in a yoke metal piece that comes up with 2 bolts. It has a rubber gasket like this that holds the driveline, it looks like, and from going over that, it bent this a little bit back, but it's the side of the boot, as you would say, that holds the driveline. Is this back like this, so it's gonna rub a little bit. If we had a hammer or something in here, I could hit it forward with.
Can you use the back of your machete or your nata? You got it, baby?
Huh?
You got it?
What did I suggest doing? Wanted to see. Crick and everything.
Oh, dude, really? You went over that mount? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Did the middle of our car went through that mount? That's just ridiculous. See? Honey, our car is not that tall.
And I didn't go that hard. You see where it was at? I caught it from the side.
I don't feel good driving like this.
Babe, otherwise we gotta leave the car here. And we're in the middle of nowhere, so there's nowhere to get back.
Can I see how it looks at least? So I'm not like...
It's just that thing. Because we're gonna have to get it unbent. There's no way we can get off the hill either. Lift the car up and get underneath there and tap it where I can get it straight. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't intentionally try to do anything like that. So, if you look right here, it's that. It's our driveway. Because this is moved back like that, as you see where that little tear is on that rubber gasket. And the bolts are bent back this way because of such. When it spins, it's rubbing the top or the bottom of the car.
Oh man, that's bad. Would Carl know?
We just gotta get another one of those pieces. Sorry, Jeff. Almost to the property.
Something changed, like it clicked. Got itself back to place?
Yeah.
Or it's already gave up?
I don't know.
Try stopping? Try braking?
No, I'm gonna get us to the driveway first.
Are you sure? Something clicked.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, so how long has that been like that then? I wonder. Did that happen from us having too much weight in the trailer? Because like as you seen, I showed you, I didn't run over no. We had nothing in the road that was high enough, and we were doing...
I don't feel like I can trust now driving down the road or whatnot.
We weren't doing no crazy ass speed or no shit like that for it to get smacked by nothing. It's crazy. Gasket thing for the joint for the trim for the axle. Sounds like a boot. I didn't hear what you said there. I've been driving, it's been wobbling, smacking underneath of the car. But that boot's torn. Looks like the thing is pushed back a little bit. Here and not pulling a trailer or something. Drop down to Orville or something and see about a pick and pull. You see now it's dark. The damn trailer ain't unloaded.
Listen to supported community radio for the Sacramento Valley, the foothills, and beyond. And you listen to the Chop Takbeer.
Always stick to the task that you're doing to that.
Yeah, we get some birthday shout outs to my nephew Anthony Sanchez, who turned 14. And to two of my dear lovely cousins, Cyrus Wilson and Margaret
We would have stuck the task and drove down and grabbed
Take care.
another trailer. Who knows what will happen? That shit would have let go at 80, 60, 70 miles an hour. 50 or 60 with a trailer, you know. Instead of just going 5 miles an hour in the dirt.
Is it trying to get open?
Yeah.
So what we got now?
I don't know. And it's still, you still hear it bump underneath us, but it's not at the angle that it was to where it's doing it how it was.
Not that same cracking. Step.
Yeah, that's the way that boot plastic is on it, the rubber. I try to go to a pick and pull, either Orville or Marysville. Okay, where are those winch things that are the things for the trailer? I need a sledgehammer or a piece of board. Shit.
Yeah. Stop. There. Go back up. You good. Do you want to move the panel?
Crazy, dude. Figure this out. Not defeat it. Super windy today. Female deer with her baby in the back. Looks like they lost their spots on the last 2 weeks. It's fire. It's me. I'm not gonna hurt you. Can I come out and pet you? Oh, Mama, I'm not gonna do nothing. Assalamu alaikum, guys. Y'all need some salt and stuff. And make you some salt licks. I'm glad you're okay from the fire. I'm worried about you, Mama, and your babies. Can I step out? I'm not gonna do nothing. I won't hurt you. I promise you that. I'm... See? We're good people. Hi. Mama have a boy and a girl? It's okay. I ain't doing that nervous walk. I'm not gonna do nothing. Super windy over the night. Still is today. I gotta get the drive line fixed. It's okay. Can I stand up? Mama's comfortable? Hey, Mama. Where Maria phone at? It's okay. Like, what will we do? Are you gonna try to get us? God, those winds. Trees are blowing around fierce. I had the car lifted. That scared me. Can't run now. Been meaning to make him a little salt lick place. There she is. They're twins. Mama and her twins. They've been eating the butler's plants right there. We gotta wrap them up so they don't. Well, Took an hour. We got the trailer undone. Man. I wish we would have took the time to done that. Who knows? Maybe the axle wouldn't have got messed up. But maybe it might have. I was riding the bike around. Put a 1500, a little bit higher e-motor on it. And drag race around.
I found this. Your brakes don't work. I don't think this is one of your bottles. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I found it. Ah, it's terrifying.
The brakes don't work?
These one don't. Like, don't break. These one do. Or maybe that's the black one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. I need to use the front one. Wanna go to the main road? No, we gotta work.
You can't there. I gotta lift the car up and tap on that little thingy. Either tap on it or tap on it and stick a little piece of wood in between it and the driveline buffer thing. Inshallah, we won't have no wobble, or at least be able to get off the mountain and get a pick and pull. Get it, baby! Come on, use some big old thighs. Boy, they're gonna get a nice booty wearing up. Windy today. So, damn it. What it did to work last night. I'd be able to write about it right now.
Representative of a very talented
Just not
and
get
very
done.
well-connected Venetian noble family, the Marcellos. That was Alessandro.
Last night's work that should have been done instead of going and seeing.
With trumpeter Mary Bowden. It's also Benedetto Marcello.
I'll lift the car up and see if I can. The mini sledge. Tap that thing for. Hopefully not make anything worse than what it is. If that melt holds the drive line. It's like too much dirt or something got into there. And it just don't make no sense. And the cup guard in front of it is spinning. It's bigger diameter than where the rubber's messed up. So it ain't like we hit something and drug it, because we would have hit the drive line plumb on. I didn't do nothing high sided. I'm confused. I'm sure. Try to use a piece of wood on this side and tap it. Try to get it to set back. But it's only this side where it's done like such. Maybe the blackberries when I drove through it. I'm sure. Right there in the boot of the thing that holds the drive line straight. And somehow, that little tear or whatnot, that thing was bopping. Every time I pushed the gas and the thing rotate, it hit the top. It hit the top of the bottom of the car. Sounded like we was dragging something. Yeah, well, beautiful Sunday. was in the back, I think the dirt piled up behind that cup. Otherwise, where that thing is tore,
Oh, I see.
it had to been from the blackberries. Otherwise, it's from the dirt that we drove into.
I see right here. But that rubber is done.
It had to compile up in the back of that, and those rubber gasket things that are back there, they're like little teeth, push the dirt out.
I see.
But like I was saying,
The rubber has a hole in it. No?
Yeah. I just don't see how there's no holes or dents or anything in that frontal ring in front of the rubber for there to be like how that rubber's, I mean the rubber's, because the car's 11 years old, but that rubber piece is, it's retarded. That's a really detrimental spot to have something made like such, to where if that rubber boot goes out, then you have free play like that in your drive line. Is what we'll have to do is either order a new one, which is better than going to pick and pull, because if we go and pick and pull and the
it can be
shit's
done too.
rotted too, then we'll just have the same situation.
No, they should be able, like
So-
in and out of parts, they should know what part is it, and they should order it for you if they don't have it in stock.
We'll have to get it and then drop the car, pull the drive line off, and fit it back through. Put that piece on. This is redundant. Why do they have that done? But if you see, as I was saying, from the front, if you look from the front, that thing's one big old rubber piece. I was thinking if I can't get it to sit right, you won't be able to see it from the other side. You'll have to see it from this side, unless you climb underneath the car. You can't see it from there, man. This is why women and men just don't, for some reason, aren't able to explain to each other something, because, or at least you. So, if you look from the front of this, honey, you see the white mark above that? That's what was boom, boom, boom. If we put a block right there, inshallah, then I had to keep that straight. Otherwise, trying to knock this way to get it to where that gasket, where it looks like it's been moved back, because it looks like this has been articulated back at an angle just a little bit. If I can tap that forward, but still, I don't see the issue with that being, because it's attached to this. Other than, all I can think of is placing a little piece of wood on the top of that, and inshallah that keeps the drive line straight where we can get to the valley.
Inshallah.
As you see how high this is, there's nothing that I drove over, you drove over yesterday. You would have ripped a hole and scratched the muffler before you hit that shit. Everything else was lower.
No, it wasn't about driving over something.
We either had the trailer.
I think this must have been a build-up of a lot of things.
Because the car was acting funny yesterday when we were trying to get up the hill.
Yeah, well, you had no power. Maybe that's why. Huh. And other than that, it's been sitting there for 3 weeks. We haven't really driven it. This is the first time coming out.
Yeah. We didn't do anything before then or after. There isn't. I haven't done anything.
Okay.
It's crazy how this pushed back like that. This bent this way. There's that guard. So this is bent back. Bump up. Try to tap it forward. I got a gap. This was. I got that gap bigger. So, as you can see there's those little thingies. They're like rubber on each side. Like to get dirt out of it or something. But got that little space right there. There's bumping. Well, the only thing I can think of is sticking something in between there somehow and getting us where we can look down. So, that got bent back like that. What's that little ring in front of us? A guard to it. You can see up in there now. Dang, is that a rock or something? Is there a rock in there? Or is that supposed to be like that? I see those little rubber things on each side. Is that supposed to be like that there too? That's crazy how they made that like that. How that thing get pushed back? We didn't hit nothing. I didn't get high side or nothing. Bring the truck. Move the shop and so forth on the trailers. The trees around. And keep a pony from getting hurt. Buy a truck. Keep Mama's truck from getting messed up. It's not pulling the rubber back no more. Like how it was where it was stress. Couple more times right there. This be just about straight. Be straight on. You come here and come up. How does boat look to you? Hello? I need another set of eyes, man. You asked me how it looked. I'm saying come here and get a look. How does boat look? On the side, because it was bent backwards. How it looked like to you.
Oh yeah. Whoa. These was way bent. We still gotta change the rubber. But whoa. I'm curious to see how it sounds.
I'm curious how it got bent like that. We didn't hit nothing.
Do you think it compromised the bolt though? So we gotta change the bolt too and all that?
No, it's not sheared like that or bent. It wasn't bent that bad. It's like shock light. We didn't hit nothing.
No. And I don't think the attachment goes to the line. There's not. So there's no way it would be pulled back or something.
That's baffled.
Just take it for a ride, see how it sounds.
How is it warping like that? Only thing I can think of is I did it when I drove too quick over the dirt over there. And then when you drive, it's not that we're hitting it, it's the torque maybe of the wheels being off the ground at that time. Because that's the thing, that bump sound. It's like when we're down in Bangor, we passed Bangor and there's that one spot.
Yeah, I was thinking of that on Robinson Hill.
Well, we go over it and it sounds like the shocks go out, but that's not the shocks. That's when you leave the ground, so that's the drive
I
axle.
see it landing on that spot.
That's the, not saying that it's landing, it's the torque maybe from it bumping and being moved the way that they have the drive line set. It's odd, but the only thing I can think of is just those two spots. When I went over that and the last couple of times that we've gone over that thing on the road from going fast, that's the only time that I hear a bump in that area of the car.
Yeah, but I remember that was a pretty good bump.
That's the only thing in my mind that I can think of that would make the driveline in that area move, is going over that and those two spots. Other than that, that's not hitting anything to like push it backwards. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know if the torque of that pushed it back or whatnot, but that's the only two things that I can think of is right there and right there, going fast over that. But we didn't hit nothing. Is this somehow the torquing of the driveline from the way that this car's fucking suspension and everything is fucking set up? Well, there's like, if you see in the back where those rubber teeth are, where I was explaining to you that you couldn't see before because it was just a small ass like space this much. You understand? I just don't see going fast over a bump like I did and what you've done would torque that back. Well, actually no. Maybe if the wheel's coming off and it's somehow pulling the line, I don't know. But that, I don't see that feasible now that I'm seeing how the fucking the driveway goes into the back yoke like that. There's no play or nothing, so I'm confused. We would have to hit something with the same force that I had to use to bend that forward, high-centered, to scrape that backwards. And I or you, yesterday driving, did not go over anything in the center of the road like that. And we have no marks here on the
That's
exhaust.
Like the kind of shit that would happen if you drive off a curb, you know, like get yourself suspended on the
See,
curb.
you would have to be exactly
that
high.
I've done before on the Acura.
You would have to be high-sided, like high-sided to get this thing in the center right there, because that's its most highest spot.
Yeah, but I haven't
To
done
be
that
straight.
in a while.
You'd have to hit that shit perfectly and miss everything else underneath this thing, because there's no scratches nowhere. Not even on the strut that holds the front wheels in the front. There's nothing. Because to hit this, you would have had to hit the bar in front. And the transmission.
And see how it sounds.
The transmission and all that shit. You would have had to hit. You would have ripped off the plastic bumper, dude. That's why I'm shocked on. That's why I was like, Maria, stop yelling at me, dude. We would have. It would have ripped. It would. Ooh. Ooh. But not just the bumper, that little plastic thing. The black plastic scoop that we had an issue with the snow. That's what just popped in my head. I was like, maybe the snow did it, but snow was snow. That was fucking 2 years ago. I was like, no.
No, but if you actually look, the black thing has ripped off from the white.
But the black thing is higher than the drive line is higher than the black thing.
I know. I don't know, honey.
But the black thing has no damage to it. Yes, I've seen where it's separated, but that's from me driving us down the driveway to the snow.
Let's fire it up, see how it sounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack it a couple more times. Just make sure. Now, if you got in and looked, you'll see there's this little knob thing. That's the only thing that I'm wondering. Is that supposed to be in there? Is that what's causing the driveline to do whatever it's doing? Otherwise, those little bracket things. Oh. Maybe that's what keep. Oh. The little things I thought I was a rock stuck in there. Maybe that's what keeps the fucking driveline straight. And because it was articulated and bent backwards. So you know how our driveline has those things on the side, those frills? Where the gaps are, there's a thing that I thought was a rock. That's at the bottom, right? Well, if it's articulated like such, and it spins, if you notice, every time that it would get to a certain spot, it'd go thump, thump, thump. Well, that would be its issue, is there's a raised part there, I guess, to keep, I don't know what the fuck, but again, if you climb underneath and look at what I'm trying to explain to you, to where you have a fucking a vision and actually see. Also, if the car, if it ever fucks up on you, you actually see, because you can't just rely on me or a mechanic. I could fucking be lying to you, Maria. Henceforth, why I put the cardboard down there so you wouldn't get dirty, but to climb underneath there and see with your eyes, see with your hands, and see. So, but you haven't yet. Still, you wish to get in the car and drive. I'm still trying to talk and bounce ideas off your head on why the driveline was doing what it was doing, and if I bent it forward enough to where it will stop. Because now that I'm seeing, because I'm able to see inside that cup, maybe the cup wasn't sealed and it's as such for a reason. Again, because those things are on the frill, and for some reason I guess that keeps the driveline centered at high speed or low speed or whatever. But getting that ring circumference perfect, it looks like, will keep it from knocking the bottom of this. Otherwise, like I was saying, if I don't get it perfect, it'd be like when I was lazy with my old Econoline van, when my driveline broke from the yoke, and I went and pick and pull and went and got fucking the most similar Econoline van that I could get, but the weights were off. So when I got around 55, 60 miles an hour in an empty van like that one, it would hop. I couldn't do 65, 70. If I started getting around there, it would literally, from the centrifugal force of the driveline, because it's long, would make the vehicle go like this. But inshallah, Because there's still some space on the rubber. So even though the rubber's tore and all that kind of stuff like that, I'm saying I'm trying to eyeball it and space it as if that wasn't tore. So there shouldn't be any gap for my eye to see. If you understand what I'm saying. Or trying to state. Or illustrate to your mind. Or any pull on that rubber still to where it seems like the metal is back. To where everything is there so you don't see any wrinkles. You understand? So everything should be where it should be. So that when we do start up and there's that tension and all that, where it's supposed to just keep the drive line in line, because where my fingers are those things. And what my mind's perceiving is that node that's there has to be one on top to keep it to where every time it brushes, it just keeps the drive line in a certain area instead of allowing it to flop.
Yeah.
But that was why, with it bent like this, it was just brushing that and pushing it. Don't. There's that little white plastic nodule that's on top. You seen? Or no?
Yeah.
So I was saying, if this doesn't work, then that stick wedge, I was going to stuff it right there.
To keep it.
To keep it from bumping, but then if I do that and it's made not to do such, what would I do?
Block the wheels or you block something.
We're off the rubber. We're off the rubber things that are there. Which would mean that would have to be replaced, and we'd have to probably replace the whole drive line. Because this says it's harmonic balance, and you can't replace one part without the other being the same. Centrifugal weighted and all that. But just that outer sheeting on this part that's here inside that cup, where those things are, that would get worn off. So I think I gotta bap it a couple more times. That bolt looks completely almost lateral to me.
Yeah, I think
But I think not the upper part, but the lower part, or say this part of the, if you would say the rainbow, needs to be articulated like 2 degrees more forward. But I don't know. You got just as good as eyes as I do, honey. I got the flashlight. Look at it. Look at it. Looking right. We just get a couple more taps in. But we're all right, dude. We're all right, baby. But yet, I still like your idea. We rent some truck and keep from fucking tearing up this guy. What the fuck is it? Because it don't move with my finger. And like I was saying, it looks like, yeah, like it keeps the fucking drive line in a specific area. That's kind of odd. I mean, not odd, but strange in a sense where...
That was bent. Fucking bent.
Yeah, that shit was like right there.
Oh, look, like there's a rubber there or something that needs to be replaced too.
Yeah.
There's, oh no, it's a scratch. It looked like there was a crack there or something.
Yeah. I'll get it your way. Let's see that. This is wider than this.
Yeah. It has to first hit that.
So I was like, where aren't there any marks on this shit?
Yeah, and I see the teeth.
But you'll have to get back where I'm at. You'll see the thing here. I'll get out from underneath here. You'll see the thing, and if you push it, maybe it'll move, maybe it don't. If it don't move, then it's supposed to be there. Like I was saying, why there's a gap. But it's just strange to me, because that would slow the engine. Friction point.
Yeah, maybe that being tilted, the teeth weren't grinding properly.
You see how they're on it right now?
Mm-hmm.
And cushion? You have to articulate your body. Yeah, there you go. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Before you couldn't see in there at all. I was just guessing from looking through the holes and touching with my pinkies, and I was like, okay, that's odd. I've never seen this
So
before.
is that rubber supposed to be lifted like that?
It's on that nod, or whatever that is.
The teeth.
I thought it was a rock, like I was saying when this first happened over there, where it happened at. I thought it was a rock stuck in there. But now that I'm seeing that it's maybe part of the assemblage, all I can think it was that gap being as such is it keeps it somehow in alignment. But I think I need to bring it forward just a little bit more. Just to be careful. That little bit of this right here is what makes me think that it needs to come forward a little bit more. That space, if it was true backly where it would be, then the space wouldn't be so much, as there wouldn't be a pull. It would be set there and be like when you have a callus or whatnot, you know?
Well, I had my under the car experience.
That was that dragging noise that you're like, honey, stop.
And
You're dragging something. And I'm like,
Well, I was like, because I had it, sometimes I get things dragging and roots and stuff, and they're pretty harsh.
dude, I don't drive over nothing like that for a reason. That's why I don't do that. Now, that weird ass sound that we would hear that we don't hear no more, was that something stuck in that shit from when you drove over the
No,
branches?
mine got stuck in the front. But it was a long branch, and when I pulled it, I shouldn't have pulled it the way that I pulled it. No, it's nothing like that. It was like, I know, like a mechanical.
Pop you a couple more times, buddy, and inshallah. Inshallah. Take you down the hill and see what he sound like. This one. Piece broke.
You did it too much?
That's a trip. Huh? Yeah. The stick broke. There ain't no way I could hit that at an angle like that and bend it forward the way it was bent backwards, huh? That's why I'm like, what the fuck? Bend it backwards. See? The stick stuck to it. Split the board. What the hell bent that shit right? Get this thing right, because we up here with this crazy wind and the fire still. Still got work. These trailers up here. Cut the trees down. self-sufficient. Leave the car back down a mile an hour. Flag is scared. Blister now. Couple of taps on the top. And let's slide on the top. To get overlay. That should be right. Inshallah. Just all up in there now. You see that? That's crazy how bent that was. You couldn't even see that thing. So it looks like that thing sinks right there in a groove. Up inside there. Underneath them teeth there. So I need to smack that some more. Couple more agains. Oh, they stole the beat. Michael Franti. Barrington Levi. If Jah was standing by my side, why should I be afraid of the pestilence that drive by night? I played that at Rake on the River when I was 15. Seen it in person. Front ring before. It's bigger. You can see up in there good. Oh, this. Interesting. Straight now, as straight as I can get it. Tools that I got. Takbeer. Oh, what? Callus is on the hand. I don't see no wrinkles no more. That's one crazy ass way of putting together a driveway.
woman who can hold her own. And if you fit the description, baby, come on. Take my hand. Come with me, baby, to love me. Let me show you how sweet it could be. Sharing love with me. I want you. And my name is Carl. Now I like a woman that's quiet. A woman who carries herself like you. A woman who will take you in her arms and she say, Carl, yeah.
Hell no. I want somebody like Abuela. Way better than Miss Universe. We're gonna change backhoe. Fight you while she not wanting to do it, but as an understanding, overstanding to do it. Somebody that'll be there when you ain't even there. Make sure that you know how to get home. So that when you do come home, all you can be is just thanks. And understanding for the ability to be. Mama! These big drones made it through the temp caterpillars. Chooses to wake up next to me as I choose to wake up next to her. It's a beautiful thing. No ownership of life in anything, not even your own life.
The following program is pre-recorded. The views presented in this hour do not reflect the views of KDVS, KDVS sponsors, or the University of California.
Sound. We got a dump sound.
You don't have a plan B, right?
Other than that,
Let's go to the water.
I'm going to the water. I gotta take this to the road and get it up to like 40, 50, 60 miles an hour. You gotta see if we can drive, huh? And then we'll go to the water. We got work to do, babe. Well, we can go to your water first and all that. But I'm just saying I wish to see if this is able to
if we
get
can sleep on.
down the road. Yes, if we can sleep on it. Last night I couldn't sleep on it. The wind and everything and helicopters and shit had me fucking stressed out. And I was like, fuck, dude. I ain't got no flashlight charge. I can't see. I can't fix the vehicle if the fucking fire comes up, dude. Fuck.
I almost ended up in the wasp nest this morning. What is it called?
Man, that thing's huge. Did you see it?
No, it grew. I didn't. I almost ended up there, but I did.
You didn't see the wasp nest? Come on, I'll show you.
I've seen it.
You seen it?
Yeah. I was just saying.
How big is it?
Underground like this, and then it comes up like this.
It looks bigger than the one at the other gate. I'm like, dude, where the hell are these wasp nests coming from? And why are they at both gates? I gotta fuck with them. I hear no sound. It's windy. Get back there. Going after the blackberries. I still gotta get that wasp nest that's right there at the base of that tree so that the carpenter truck and so forth can get up here. And make the garden over there. Thank you, firefighters and fire women, for ceaselessly destroying your lives. In the area of danger, as they save the forest. The beautiful creatures that live in it with us. Screw the houses. You can always rebuild and such. Whatever materials, the animals and the beautiful insects and lizards and snakes and deer and everything that's out here. Thank you guys for doing what you did. When you get down on the bottom, I'm gonna stop and look and see if it's moved or anything like that. Get on the road, take it up to speed. See if it's shifted. Come back up and move the trailers.
Okay.
But we'll go to the water first.
Sounds perfect. This place is just beautiful. Big birds. Is that an eagle? It's got white head. White head, huh? No, vultures. I thought it was an eagle.
No way, the sunlight was hitting
Yeah.
off it.
It's kind of low for an eagle.
You never know what's reservoir over there. Forstown Reservoir. Oh, they're big ravens, big crows. They're flying with us. I wonder if there's two that's always on the property.
Yeah. Making sure we're right. You know how the dog leaves the house when the owners leave the house? Maybe the ravens leave the house when we leave the house. Which there's a pine cone on the road.
Some big ones. You can make stuff with them. Oh, those seeds to be good too.
It's these last ones that are really pointy. This one, it's taking really slow.
No, I remember the last time I did this. I'm just trying to think. There's no way that would have caught the drive line. You understand what I'm saying? When I went over it fast, all I did was make the stuff come off. It's the same with you going there. In my mind, I'm trying to think, what could torque that drive line like that? But we haven't scraped over now. That wouldn't scrape it, and the road down there wouldn't scrape it. But it making it bump, but the only way it would bump, I don't know, I'm confused. There's no, to keep the wheels forward or straight, there's a bar that comes like this. And then the thickness of the bar, and then just after it is the transmission and the yoke for the driveline coming backwards. And there's like no marks or scratches or anything like that. Whatever would have scratched that or grabbed it would have got it too, you know? You would think. No, we're still straight. Where it was at, like I said, I tried to smack it forward to where it would be like a cut and loose skin where the only gap that would be there is because of it not being sealed. We should try putting some glue or something across that silicone. Keep dirt from getting in there where
I think that it'll be good to change it though.
those things or whatever.
It'll still be good
Don't
to
get
order the
worn.
parts and
Don't get one, you know? Because we'll have to disconnect the drive line in the center right there. Hook that up. It won't just be that piece that we order. We'll have to get those little bracket things to change them out new. Alright, so I'm gonna go down to the bottom turn. With the rear wheels and the drive line going from the motor and everything. Takbeer, thank you, Lord. Stress out. That's like a weak point on a helicopter. That little pin that keeps the blades and so forth together to the rotor shaft and all that.
Yeah.
Had these little small simple pins. And a good aiming person, even with a 22 or a slingshot, or a fucking sling, you can drop a helicopter. That binds that up, like on this drive shaft.
You don't notice any difference?
No. But I don't drive it as much as you. I just don't feel a wobble or
drag or nothing.
No. I'm trying to feel for a ping next to me in the center, you know? And that old feeling that I got from fucking Echo when I got up to like the speed where fucking you'd feel it start coming on around 45 into 50, then it just got super predominant once you get going over 50, 55 into 60. It just was unsafe as shit. There's that empty shell. Feeling of them. I'm still just baffled by the way that's set up underneath there. And that thing. Like that groove thing that's right there, and then the bristles go. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, let's do that over there. I think the Pope, no, I'll post up a smile later. I'll turn around there. Check. Made it down the challenge, no issue.
Yeah, the cell phone tower should be just like right here.
I measured the distance, but the straight line would be a lot shorter. It's either over here, that, or
This is from where we're at. Right now, it's right there.
to the power plant. It's over there.
Yeah.
At the powerhouse.
I'm gonna check the box.
Yeah, I don't see no issue. I don't see no issues. We got down the hill. Down 50. feel. I'm not hot or nothing. It's not hot or nothing. No. I wonder if that whole shit spins around with it. Well, it don't seem like it does. And that doesn't smell good underneath it with the shit moving with it. It's all bent right. We ain't got no clay. I think we're good. The rubber's not hot. I don't see no crazy like
Just a mechanical grind.
deterioration or unnecessary wear or whatnot, you know, from it being like that. I'm glad I went as slow as I did. There wouldn't have been no way with the shit we got. We would have had to hike by foot about an hour back up from where the car would have been if we would have left it there. Basically, just camped in the car and then walked here in the morning. Walked back to. You got the keys. Walked back to the other spot. And got to unpack the trailer to find the damn. The car jack like we did this morning.
No, because it's not doing the sound anymore that it used to do when I backed up. Because it had that thing.
That's what I was trying to tell you. You had to have it inside of there. When you ran over that stuff must have got in there too. Because you don't got that sound or none of that weirdo stuff going on no more. That was going on.
Oh man, that was awful. Just the thought of losing you was awful. Right?
Well, we're still gonna rent a truck though.
Yeah, we just can't abuse you like that no more. That was a wake-up call.
We're still gonna rent a truck. Look like the loggers are gone.
Yeah, they picked up.
So that's just right down there, your cell tower.
Yeah.
And we're right up on top of the hill, so that's about maybe a mile.
And
Maybe
it's
a mile
perfect
and a
because
half.
they clear all these out.
Maybe a mile and a half. So we just gotta figure out on the property direction of that, which from us it would be southeast,
Yeah.
depending on where you set up. You just have to make sure you just point south. Straight shot out on the road. Excuse me. Alright. So let's get these trailers moved, trees cut. Trailers moved. The spot marked off where you want your e-wheel. That had to been why it was lagging so hard with the trailer and trying to change gear and everything, because that being meshed on the drive shaft, that's a lot of work, because we use a quarter tank of gas to go 44 miles. look at what we brung up, it wasn't that, it wasn't shit for it to be heavy, you know? I mean, when you added a couple things from the store, there was some crystals and stuff, but not that much. It wasn't like a fucking, I loaded it down. The displays and the jars of the plasma were the most weight, and the 2 bookshelves. Still, what the hell sucked that backwards? Suck that backwards. Damn it, to be safe, I let the bong on the property. Shit. Oh, man. Where was you at, co-pilot? You would have took that right in the grill. I was about to turn. All lost on my forehead and shit. I don't know, wait a minute. I gotta look past the feathers. There's a car. Oh. Just I was just thinking, do I get the bomb or not get the bomb? And go to the water.
Don't get the bomb.
But it's not like it's that far. It's just you gotta go past the property to get to the water.
Yeah, but don't get the bomb. Let's just go straight to the water, take a little quick little walk, and then go right back to work. Don't overdo it. I said you got a couple of spliffs. You cool?
Slip is different than a bomb, fool. I mean, if we're going to the water, I'm trying to like relax, you know.
That's like your touch is too much.
I mean, I'm trying to
Can't
wash.
have it all.
I'm trying to wash my feet and shit.
Oh, are you then?
Yeah,
Go
take
get
a
the
bong.
bong.
Take a bong hit.
Then go get the
You
bong.
know.
If that's what it takes for you to wash your feet.
Are those sugar pines?
Yes.
You hear that wind blowing
Oh man, that sound was awful. I can't get it off my head. It felt like we were done. Felt like we were screwed. Didn't it?
Yeah.
Sound it felt like it.
Yeah, we were freaked out and didn't like fucking put our heads together. Or I don't know, I was trying to put your head with mine, but he was just trying to sit there and look at me.
Oh please! I'm trying to be the hero of every story.
Trying to be the hero,
Yeah.
dude. I was just saying,
Always trying to be the hero.
bruh, I'm trying to include you and you sitting there and I'm like, dude, can you look at this shit too, homie? That's
You
what
mean
I'm
like I
saying.
was eating a double burger?
Huh?
You mean when I was eating my double burger, you were trying to include me in the dirt?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
sounds
so
fascinating. Nothing more I want to go dive in that deep dirt
and before that.
and look exactly like you, like Rambo 2021. No, already my car is fucked up. I'm cool. Like, trust me, I'm fucking cool. Let me just exactly where I'm at.
But I'm like not
I don't
trying,
need the ground experience.
but
right
I'm
now.
not trying to fuck it up more, so I'm trying to like ask
Yeah.
you and bounce it off your head because you're telling me as you're screaming at me.
Screaming at you.
Whenever
Screaming at you. Who yells and screams at you?
you yelled at
You're
me.
hilarious.
Hold on a minute.
You're hilarious.
Look, when we're done doing the recording, you can hear yourself when we turned around. And you seen that hill.
I love
and
you when you threatened me
and you
for
flipped
the
out.
recording.
You said, you ran over that? You ran over that? Look at that. And I'm like, yeah, but look at the tires, yo. We didn't go over
I
that,
love when
weirdo.
you threaten me on the recording. It's like it's recording. You can hear yourself. I'm like, dude, I was there. I didn't take you my fucking self.
I'm like, dude, I didn't fucking run over that. And even if I did, it's not high enough to hit that shit. We'd have no front bumper and shit. We'd be yelling because there should have no front grill and all that.
What did you say? You're the hero,
I'm
huh?
not saying I'm a hero, dude. I'm saying I'm trying to include you, like always. Have you bounce the ideas off your forehead like mine, because otherwise your idea was leaving the car right here, and I'm like, fuck no, dude. I'm leaving the car right here.
No, you're doing the car.
Don't sound like it fucking we're dragging nothing. The tire ain't popped. Sounds like I gotta drive this shit hell slow until it does break. Go and get somebody's truck or somebody with a truck, and come on, dude. This is just as light as a Honda. That's the only thing that pestered me was the fact that you can't disengage, and even in neutral, the fucking driveline still engaged. And I'm like, oh hell no, this ain't gonna work. Because even if it did break, and we were able to get somebody with a truck or something, go to Carl's or fucking Ted and get the truck and snatch this motherfucker and pull it back over here where we can work on it already.
How do we even get there?
It would be some shit, cause
Oh, we could get the Honda, huh? The Acura runs?
take Berta or fucking walk. Man, it take an hour to walk over there. An hour to Carl's or an hour to Dobbins? Take your pick. Which one?
Cars. I know Ted would be more, I don't know, none of them every time we show up give us a fucking hand of help, so I don't know what's worth walking. We can go and talk to Carl all day on how our car is stuck, and then at the end of the day he's not getting us unstuck, so.
Ted didn't do that last time when I got my shit stuck. I just be like, look, you know the white car that we got? It weighs about 600 pounds more than the Honda you helped me with. She got a license. She knows how to drive a stick, or you can drive us over there, dude, and we can pull the shit out like we did last time. The only issue is,
Oh, Ted wouldn't be home. It's Sunday, dude.
at the time it is, he'd be home by the time we got there.
Yeah, walking.
We had to bring the rig trailer because we had to bring the trailer with the winch on there, pull the car onto the trailer with the blocks underneath the trailer fucking back. Pull this onto there and then get the truck and put the trailer and pull the car down. Because of the way the driveline's set up on this. We couldn't just tow it out. That's the only thing. I don't like the way that you're made. Little thing. You set up hella cool and you just can't disengage that driveline, dude. That is just, whoa.
I wonder the Ford trucks, how they're made.
That shit tripped me out. No, if you get anything that don't have this four-wheel drive shit accessory thing to it, or it's all-time four-wheel drive, then you can just disengage. I won't get the ball. You just disengage the hubs. You know that. That's just a goofy ass way. What I was saying, like with the kids pulling this road behind them, that was stupid as shit because that's like pulling this.
You might have not known.
That's why we was trying to go help there. So I was like, yo.
I know, but they cut out communication afterwards before coming here.
That shit's so thick. So thick. See the canal right there? That. That right there was connected to the water that you were. Right there is in the Mindet. They spent like close to $500,000 or something in our time money to have that canal go from Clipper Mills or some shit.
Divert it.
And come this way to where it fed the stamper and the steam piston and all that and stuff for the elevator and all that stuff. I'm wanting to know, when did they switch it to go down there? But be it where it switched at. See, I see right there. Here, this is why I was saying it sucks that they put this road right here. Right over there. Where's that tree that got hit by that fucking lightning strike?
Oh, been down there. Right down there. We walked to it.
Right there is where the quartz rock is that dude, whoever the fuck it is, dug out. That's the size of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the drift cut.
Mm-hmm.
Or not a drift cut, but a collapse. That goes like this. And then, you know, the stuff that's right there. But that's over there. They're pinning it here.
Yeah, 39, 31, 10, 0.9, 121, 12, 49. So 31, 31, 10.9. And we are 31, 39, 31, 10.6 instead of 9, 121, 12 instead of 49, 48. So it's like just.
So it's empty. I know our property. I know how to read maps and all that. And magnetics. So I was saying to you, when we were up there the other day before this shit happened and we backed up and you're trying to tell me it was over there, I said no, it's not his. That's his property over there. That stuff that we walked in, that's the bear hole thing. Ours is there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, because the bear hole is not ours.
No, the bear hole is ours on the courts. Over there we have the rope when we lost cousin Chris.
Yeah.
That's our courts.
Entrance. No, I already walked it. Honey, I'm not gonna walk.
I'm not. Don't freak out. All I did was turn in the car.
The entrance is right down here. It's not right there.
No, baby, the bear entrance. The thing that I thought was a bear hole.
Yes.
Is on our property. It is across that canyon over there. It is on our courts. It is on our court side. Behind the mill site. Look at me. Please. Don't get frustrated. It's over here. We are right here on the road. There's the Creek Valley. Where we lost Chris is over here by the garden. If you're agreeing with me, then how are we sitting up here and the bear hole be over there where we use the wire, the yellow rope to go into and explore, not the one with the rails. That's on Wesley's. That's here.
That's the one we went down, honey. The one with the rope, and there's rails to it. What
See,
other
but
hole
we
did you
also went down the one without stuff in it. We went down 2 holes. We went down this one and we went down the one over there too, man.
I'm referring to this one. I don't know which.
The one I'm referring to is the one that I found the day that I lost Chris and said it looked like to me for 2 days. I circled around it thinking that it was a bear hole. So for me, in my mind, talking to you openly, saying a bear hole, quartz mining, that is here. Wesley's property is over there where the thing is, where it has the rails. That comes in this way. Ours comes in right here, literally either underneath the engine or coming like this underneath your butt. The other hole is over there where I was stating there's several stopes where I wanted to make a pond, if not fill them with lining with plastic, like I was stating, either to do water or to do hoop houses. Let's sit over there with an attitude for something weird attitude. But the bear hole is over there, other mountainside on our property. That I never called a bear hole. I never talked with you as that being a bear hole. There's that hole there, there's that hole, there's the hole that's right there, and that one. Over there that we walked. That's not, that's cut for the canal to come our way.
Yeah, because it looked like there's water there. That's a dried up creek.
Who owns that? Property boundary line.
Is it the upper part of the 20 acres that Wesley's in? You know how he has 20 acres and 1 acre in the middle? Is that the upper part?
This is long to get to doing 20. It was forever going 2 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Is that the window? Yeah, that's the window. 618. Back where I'm pig-headed, but I don't know. She has me driving, and we're back here. So, happy wife, happy life. So, should we go that way?
No. Agua.
What?
And then go back to work. Because that was the plan.
See
You
where
want to
the
stick
owl
to the
go.
plan?
Why?
Because they're not going to hear you at night.
Hear me at night, what?
Talk shit.
About what? I ain't talk shit on nothing. I didn't bitch about him complain. I was happy that whatever had to happen to the car happened up here in the dirt, and it happened to me and not you.
Totally.
So what bitching and complaining?
No, just
all
you
that?
saying that you had to go way farther and couldn't stick to finish what we were doing.
Yeah, I know. I said it for a couple of times, and then I thought about it, and I looked at the stuff, and I'm like, okay, the way that we drove, there's no way that I fucked the car up.
And probably forget just right.
Built for something. Walk down the way. It's windy and all get out. Thank goodness they're able to get the fire out when they did. It would have been a losing battle, man. It's super windy up here. You see all this underbrush underneath. Fire break needed to go through. Do the same. Hopefully to keep the baby madrones, because the madrones and so forth, they're natural fire break.
I'm going to bring the metal with it.
Super windy. Funless canal. Serpentine and such. This flows all the way down the Eva River. Good fresh water here. Well, I wants to walk it. I'm gonna go grab the walkies. The walkies and her blade are going off in the middle of nowhere. There's been a fire. Up. Do some hand drum stuff down over here. Do that on our property. Crazy. Magical. Bear scat. Both my blades today. There's a second area in the pack. Likes to go light. Almost out of space for this video. I used to go that way. Feels good when this is your office. My bear scat. I didn't hear what you said.
I didn't say anything, but can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
I'm coming upon something like some metal or some retaining wall that is being made for this canal. There's like plastic and lining and metal.
If we walk this long enough, we should either pass Woodleaf or get alongside Woodleaf. But be getting off over by where Lost Creek and stuff is.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, we could hike to Carl's house. It wouldn't be that hard from seeing those topographical maps and the photo shots that I have. I could show you where we're at. We got enough water and such, but oh wow, there's quartz pieces in that canal, dude. Ever.
They basically did what we said. We said we wanted to do with the. It's just black plastic bags lining the canal.
Whoa. I'm gonna go way down there. I see you. Oh yeah, with that sandbar there. I bet somebody's been coming up here and sucking it out. Lining this with plastic and then pulling it out. That's why those tracks that you see have been here. Somebody's been harvesting the gold.
Oh, from here?
Yeah.
Oh, having it.
Coming and dredging it. This is the way these corners are.
Well, then we just get with our metal detector.
You can see the silt here. There's only a couple of spots where there's actually dirt left. Coming and getting the silt. Dig it out. Or scoop it out. Without letting it get took by the stream.
There. You hear?
Did it?
Yeah, sure. You've heard it under the water.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe if it's just a flake, I moved it, you know. The water is hella cold though. Yeah, look, they build boards. There's a board.
That is why, Sam, when I programmed it.
You wanna try something?
Yeah. I'm grabbing the silt. The sediment. This should open up to the valley as we get over towards this northwesterly fucking corner. Sounds like a deer. That's where we were the other night when that thing that holds the drive line in place went crazy on that ridge over there. Fire burn up that way. Expecting and seeing and giving thanks and praises. Starting the week on the forest. There's the top where we were at. There's Old 4% Road. They held the fire. There's still fire people down there.
Yeah, you can see a fire truck. It just had to come down, huh?
So we walked about half an hour, and looks like we made it to the other part of the dozer line to contain the fire.
They got to these through the road that is our gate.
See,
The green gate, huh?
that in behind, not our green gate, but we're directly behind where you would turn into where the Woodley sign is. Monster cut. That would get you down into the water, and also taking it would take you up. You want to continue walking?
Yeah. What do you think there's there?
Nastia. Either the lake of Woodley feeds this, or something feeds it. So they should be directly behind Woodley. You can see the burn scar there, and there's a powerhouse thing, a bunch of fire retardant and so forth, orange. You can see, and then the trees going that way. Stop this video soon.
Oh, give me my phone, honey.
Fox cat. Tricky Foxer is always doing.
I'm the cutest fox in the mountains.
Ooh, we got an inner tube ride.
Hold on, stay there.
Inner tube ride. See where the fire got to and stuff. Getting to explore again. Almost being 40 in November. And like I did when we first moved up the hill. Gotta go explore. See where stuff is before it's gone. Love and light, everybody.